Morning, campers. So today is I do believe June 11th. It's 9:58 in the morning. I just went and did some shopping, just trying to get ready for camping tonight. Just needed to get a few little things, and I'll show you here in just a sec. Just for food wise, that's the jambalaya that I made last night. It's all frozen up. Got a couple of sandwiches, Java bombs, and the Kinder Egg container, that's my Coffee Mates. In the Steakhouse container, that's my sugar. And we also got 6 granola bars to bring along. And of course all my Progo equipment. And some shades, but I probably won't even need those because it is looking pretty wet outside. Here are a few of the items that I'm going to be bringing on the trip. Just some of the basics. Of course, sleeping bag and bungee cords attached to my bag. Tarp and rope. The hammock straps, which are the rope underneath the socks there. Nice pair of wool socks, just to change into at night. My bike pump. My saw. Also a knife that's tucked away in there. My headlamp. My canteen. Also comes with my canteen cup. I use on the fire. And my axe I got from CT, Canadian Tire. It's done me well so far. Made my own leather sheath just out of an old ball glove that was falling apart anyways. And we got some birch bark and a few pieces of kindling. And my container, which is just an old peanut butter container. But pretty well everything else that I need, from my fire kits to some tinder to some cloth to band-aids, hand sanitizer, you name it, everything that is just small and little that I can pack away is stuffed in that little container. Hey guys, well, I decided to scrap the last place. It was just too thick, too wet. So I went a little bit further down the service road and I found this little area. It's got some nice flat spots, some nice trees for hooking up my hammock. Lots of down trees for firewood. Yeah. And a lot less buggy. That was a big issue over there. There's bugs every square inch, I swear. So I'm gonna start unpacking and getting camp set up. Well, here's one of my DIY projects. It was my tree straps. This is a $5 piece of rope that I found at a thrift store. The hardware I got at Canadian Tire. So these metal straps that hold the loop in place, this ring and this other ring up here, the total cost around 15 bucks or so. The rope is $5, so both of my tree straps are around 20 bucks. Homemade, 5/16 rope, so it's definitely thick enough to hold a 200-pound man. I'm only about 150 pounds or so.
So yeah, it's more than enough. And to be honest, I think that this rope can hold probably 1,000 pounds. But yeah, you never know. But it's more than enough for what I need, and it was cost effective, and it works really well actually. As you can see, it's just a simple design. Just wrap the rope around the tree, thread it through the loop, tie a knot. There you go. Got yourself a tree strap. Sorry, I didn't realize that leaf was in the way. Well, I just set up my hammock. I was hoping to show you guys that. Hopefully it turned out alright. Thought I lost my string for my bug net. It just fell out of my bag. Thankfully right below my hammock. So I found it, thank goodness. Camp is still going. Just got her all set up. I'm just taking a seat in my hammock, just taking a breather. Just to get the tarp and the hammock all set up, that way everything else is pretty gravy. So far so good. It's probably around 2 o'clock or so, maybe just a little bit after. So, just gonna have a quick snack and some water and think about finding some rocks. So I can make a little fire pit, so I can heat up some coffee, make some Java bombs, and heat up my jambalaya that I made last night. I also got a couple of sandwiches, as you've seen earlier. Hey guys, so I got a fire pit, got a bench, got my hammock, tarp's all set up. Good. Got lots of kindling. Just need to cut some rounds so that I can keep the fire going for a while, and yeah, then I'll be good. It's a little breezy, but these trees are they're kind of blocking the wind a lot for me, so it's nice. But we'll see how it is tonight. Alright, another DIY project that I did with my sheath. Just a makeshift sheath. It's an old ball glove that was falling apart anyways. I just cut it up. I actually made a separate video of me making this. But yeah, I just cut it up into 3 pieces. One side, another side, and a strip down the center. And I just wrapped right around there, nice and smooth. Nothing fancy or anything, but it does the job and it protects my bag from my axe. Alright, hey guys, so you're probably wondering what was in this plastic bag here, and also in my container. A number of things. This is actually just some birch bark. I just wanted to keep separate from everything else. It's all tied up here and I only got one free hand, sorry guys. I got my peanut butter container, which I just finished off. Advil, just in case, you never know. Also some Benadryl, or some Vicks, Dayquil. This is my tinder. Got a bunch of just shavings that I had, or that I made at home, just that I used with made with my knife. I also got emergency blanket if I need it. A few other things in here, band-aids, hand sanitizer, my steel, my flint steel, some cloth, matches, my tin for char, my char cloth. I don't think I have any, nope. I only got a piece of coal, which is actually really nice to have as well. And what else do I have in the bottom here? Oh, I got my gloves. Totally forgot I stuffed those in the bottom. Actually, you probably would want those later. But yeah, I'm just about to make
not much of a fire, but just enough to make a little bit of smoke around here, just to keep the bugs away from me, just for the time being, until I'm ready to have dinner. Just got a little smoke show going, so to keep the bugs off of me. Here, I'll show you quickly. Just smokes pretty well. There's a little bit of flame in there, but it's a lot of wet wood. So I'm just taking 5 right now, and just gonna have a sandwich. As you can see here, I got my coffee bombs and 2 sandwiches stuffed in here. Let's see if I can pull them out without squishing them. Yeah, there we go. Ham and cheese. That is the staple for today, at least until later. I'm gonna have some jambalaya. It's good stuff. Made it last night and had a bowl. Oh, it was good. Spicy, but it was good.
Just wanted to show this off. I really like the size of the tarp that I made. I thought that it was going to be a little bit overboard, but it's the right size for the type of camping that I'm going to be wanting to get into, and I am doing currently. It's going to keep me dry through and throughout. Here I got my bag hanging off one of the ends of my hammock, and it is completely covered by my tarp, and that is end to end. It's just over 10 feet or so, I would say. So my tarp is probably a 10 by 10 tarp that I made, or that I got from work, and I jimmy rigged the corners. But it's gonna work really well tonight. I just hope that it keeps the rain off of me.
Well, I started feeling a few spritz. So as you can see where the fire pit was, since I didn't have much of a fire, it was easy to move. It was right by my sitting log. I just moved it just under the corner of one of the corners of my tarp. So my fire's not going to be that big. It's just going to be enough to heat up some water. I'm going to have some coffee and heat up some food. I stretched out both of these corners. Got my firewood underneath as well. Try to keep it dry. Oh, my axe fell over. It was leaning up against my bag. Coffee time.
Coffee's on. I'm just gonna have to wait for it to boil and turn color, so it's about the right flavor that I want.
Coffee's turning color. Dinner's pretty well thawed out. Just sitting close to the fire, but not close enough so it won't melt. But I was thinking after dinner, because it's not going to get dark till I say 9:30 or so, I'm going to go take a walk and see if I can find a family of deer. Apparently, Fire Rabbit, he let me know that there's a protected family of deer that live in this area. And apparently they're pretty friendly. Not like they're still wild, but you know, you can probably still get some photos of them and whatnot. So that's what I was hoping for. I haven't seen anything besides squirrels and birds, and I would love to get a photo of one or some footage. But we'll see.
She's a boiling now. Not bad.
Hey guys, just relaxing here. It's so comfy in my hammock. Just using it as a bench right now. Dinner's on the fire. It's 5:18, the last I checked. So dinner time. Yeah, so just chilling. Gonna chow down quick, go for a little walk, see if I can see some deer, and yeah, just enjoy the rest of my night.
Jambalaya on the fire.
Alright guys, it's time to chow. Oh my. Oh. Oh, there's so many. Oh, that's awesome. Just a little treat after dinner. Well, my walk wasn't totally wasted. I ended up finding some of these knots. They're just in a big pile, some shavings, and a saw, a rusty saw, but yeah, not bad. I'm gonna go back out for another walk here and see if I can see some deer. Hey guys, as you can tell, if you can't hear it, it's raining. Just started coming down. It's I do believe it's around 6:30 or so. So I already ate, already got some firewood and whatnot, and had a snack, and just kind of relaxing anyways. So unfortunately I didn't see any deer. I seen a duck, but that's about it. So I see those guys everywhere I go anyways, so it's kind of old news now. But hopefully maybe next time or in the morning I'll see some deer. So I'm just lounging around, just taking her easy and loving camping. That's the road I came down. And campsite's just right in there. Right between the water and the road. Surrounded by trees. Can barely hear anything. So the rain stopped, at least. But I've just been chilling here. Sitting here for actually quite a while. And I found my first flaw with the hammock. At least sitting in it. Laying in it is one thing for sleeping. But sitting in a hammock it definitely wants to cut the circulation off at your knees. I just noticed that my feet were numb. And I was about to stand up, and I thought second guess myself, so I just been still sitting here. So I was sitting there, bored. Kind of felt like having a cup of joe before bedtime here. Still got a little while to go. But I was thinking I don't want to throw a big rock into that fire because it's getting pretty hot. And I remembered I found that saw. So I'm not going to use it. The thing's dull and it's rusty. The bottom of it's broken, actually. I just noticed that. So I laid it across the edge of the fire and I put my cup on there and it's working pretty good. Hey campers. Well, it's around 9:30 or so. Starting to get dark. So it's about bedtime. So I'm gonna say goodnight and I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning campers. Just woke up. Well, second time I woke up. Woke up at 5:20 this morning. It was still a little early. I was a little cold and I just didn't feel like getting up quite yet. But it's 6 o'clock now. I'm ready to get up. Time to start packing up and heading back home. That was a beautiful sleep. Slept like a baby. Yeah, I don't know, nothing but birds. It was kind of funny actually. All mid-afternoon yesterday it was nothing but chickadees and eagles. At night it was ducks and frogs. And now it's all the robins first thing in the morning. And the chickadees. Hey guys, 6:45. All packed up, everything's in the bag on my back, and I'm about to go find my bike. Hopefully it's still there. I remember my keys this time, so I really hope that no one cut my lock and took my bike, but I really highly doubt it. It's tucked away in some thick brush. I'm kind of regretting putting it where it is, but I'm pretty confident that it's safe. I gotta climb over that now. I totally forgot that I shimmied down that yesterday.